motion to investigate the alleged mismanagement of COVID-19 fund from 2020 to 2022 was sponsored on the floor of the House today. And this motion was sponsored by Honorable Dauda Zakari, an honorable member representing the good people of Madagali, Mishika Federal Constituency of Adamawa State. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Briefly, let me quickly ask, why do you think this motion is important at this very time, and what prompted you to move the motion on the floor of the House?
Thank you very much. I'm Honorable Dauda Zakaria Nyampa, member representing the people of Madagali, Michika, Adamawa State. This motion, I consider it very important, having had the public outcry about what transpired during the COVID period, the effort government made towards making reliefs to family and businesses, and the money injected through the appropriation from the government to agencies of government and ministries. That's what prompted me. I took this motion, and even the report from the Auditor General, apart from the public outcry, shows that there are a lot of mismanagement of funds. And I seek the House, the leave of the Speaker, to take this motion. It's very important because we are into a lot of economic crisis in the country, where I feel if there is any way we can get relief, either through ensuring the unfinished projects were executed, or there is mismanagement of funds, which we believe we'll find out, then we'll take action from there. When people are suffering all over the world, somebody should not take advantage of our situation at the moment. That's why we are revisiting it. And as you can see today in the plenary, the whole House gave me a very necessary support that I needed to make sure that this motion is well considered. And that's the needs.
Now, Sir Honorable, to this, the government fund, or rather the public fund, has always been mismanaged, and we haven't seen the government done anything tangible to tackle this issue. Are you confident enough that this time around the investigation will be done and a positive result will come out from that end?
Yeah, I'm so positive. Otherwise, I will not waste my time to make my research and also to present this to the whole world, what we are doing. Even the donor agency are so worried. And I believe this is the 10th assembly, and I know for real that we are going to take necessary action from the investigation that we'll get at the end of the day. And I don't want to take brief for anybody, but I know there are a lot of issues. If you check the profile of all the anti-corruption agency, you cannot say that people are going scot-free. Don't be optimistic about that, your statement, because if you check from then, you will find that so many people that took government funds were properly treated according to the law. So I don't want you to believe that they will not take any action.
Okay, now, sir, in this current on getting loans in order to use as palliative to cushion the fuel subsidy, what do you think, or what would you advise to be done this time to prevent such mismanagement of funds?
Yeah, you are talking about mismanagement of funds, you are talking about loan. I want you to be specific. If we are talking about mismanagement of funds, it's the discipline that is in the government that will determine how people handle government money. And I believe this is a new administration coming on board. We are all starting, and I think the stage is set for improved accountability and transparency. You see, even the financial anti-corruption agency, you see there are a lot of changes, which we believe is with the intention of enforcing any mismanagement of funds. So let's hope that there's going to be a new change in taking care of those that will mismanage our funds.
Okay, over the years, we've had insecurity down to poor education, down to poor healthcare services. Now, like you said, let's be hopeful this administration does better. What would you think, or what do you advise these governments do differently to be better than the old governments or the previous?
Yeah, the first important thing I feel about this government should do is to reduce borrowing. Though during this crisis period we are thinking there's going to be borrowing, but my suggestion is let's convert what we have. You know, I believe in this country there are a lot of government's property, there's a lot of taxes that are supposed to come to the government. So I feel government should restructure either the tax policy. If you check, there are a lot of people that are willing to even give money to government so that they will get the necessary maybe papers, necessary property that belongs to government that are idle. I think we should use those properties to raise money for the government, and I don't think we need debt. We have a lot of things. If you go to the ports, you see a lot of items, a lot of properties that when the government will go and give some bonuses, people will come and pay and take. We have a lot of abundant project, abundant government properties. These are things that I feel if we have the opportunity, the government should use them to convert them into cash and stabilize this country.
Okay, Nigeria as a developing country, do you think the economy can survive without borrowing in order to provide resources?
We have borrowed enough. All we need is channel where we will tell the government, individuals, corporate organizations should tell the government, this is what I want, this is what I'm paying. Government will generate money and it will be equivalent or even more than what we are about to borrow anywhere.
Okay, lastly, sir, before I come to the end of this assembly, I believe you have an agenda, a lot of agenda for your constituency. So this 10th assembly, what is your perspective or what is your agenda for your constituency?
Constituency, you know, I'm coming from one of the most devastated constituency in this country. My constituency suffered a setback economically and otherwise because of the insurgents, because of the Boko Haram that came and took over my constituency. Houses were destroyed, there were a lot of bombs, bridges were destroyed by the insurgents, and even with the security agents also helped in bombing some of these bridges to ensure that the guys didn't pass through to create another problem somewhere. So my concern is how to rebuild our people, and we are coming from a very far to the center area whereby our youths are undergoing a lot of challenges. No work, youth unemployment is on the high level of the hospitals are bad. Everything about us we are suffering. So we are taking it gradually, slowly, and we believe that we'll come out of that.
All right. Thank you so much for the 10th assembly.
Thank you.
At this point, we'll come to the end of the program. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. I am Macy Emelite. Enjoy the rest of your day and be safe out there.